guys look like Blues Brothers right now.
Yeah, big shades.
So that was a sick set, man. I think it's always a pleasure to have you guys perform here in the Valley, and it seems like even though it's been years since you guys have started playing, people are still supportive as ever. I guess in general, what can you tell me about the progression of your music from backyard show days to now the city is kind of catching up and has like a venue that could actually hold you guys and support you guys?
Yeah, man, I think with any band, like, you start off somewhere, you know, we did it in backyards, but we're not above it, you know, like, we still love doing backyard shows. We did one kind of recently. It was super cool. But,
House show and stuff, like a
yeah.
like an intimate,
Mhm.
which we still
We like both
support.
intimate and shows like this that are really cool.
And speaking of cool, what's with the new stage uniform? What's with the sunglasses, man? What can you tell me about this?
I have sensitive eyes, and they just copied me.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just want to make
All
it
just wear shades.
make it feel really.
I thought we were all in on it, but
Yeah.
Emmanuel didn't get the memo, huh?
I guess not. Yeah. But yeah.
It's like, it feels like you're at like a jazz club or something.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're going for, you know.
It's so nice.
Tell me about the new music you guys played tonight. Did it get first, did it get the reaction you were hoping for? And two, does playing it live help you out in terms of what it's going to sound like recording? Because I know the process is different.
Yeah, well, I mean, in any set that we do that's new, as long as we didn't get tomatoes thrown at us or booed off, it was a success to me. I think it was a good feedback that we got. I mean, it's gonna be really cool on the album too. Just a different vibe. I like to have like the band live shows be different from like what you hear at home or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It is definitely different, but it's super cool. They're both unique, you know.
And I know you mentioned, and I know like we talked about this too, like you kind of recording everything at home, playing the band live. Has it ever kind of had an inverse effect where the way they picked it up live has influenced the way something you changed in the recording?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, all the time. They give me new ideas all the time. I get a lot of inspiration from him, and like I don't know, I try to keep all of our styles within one with Burgundy Blues. So
Yeah.
Definitely I do pick up what these guys lay down too.
Yeah.
A lot of them, yeah.
And I know we talked just recently, me and you, Andrew, about the band and stuff, but I'd love to hear from you guys just about kind of the relationship you guys have had with the band and how being good friends helps everything else musically go according to plan.
Wanna go? I mean,
Well, we're homies, man. Like,
Yeah,
we have a great connection both musically and just with friends. Like we're probably gonna go hang out after this. Like we're all homies. We're not coworkers, which is cool. You know, a lot of bandmates. I've even had those coworker bandmates. He remembers a few of them.
yeah, me and Andrew, we've been in a band. We'll try to form one since we were sophomores in high school, and we've gone way back.
Mm-hmm.
And we've met a lot of people along the way. And thank goodness we found Cris and Emanuel, you know, support us, and they've been here for the long run. And like Andrew said, we don't treat each other like coworkers, we treat each other as friends in a band before, you know, anything else, which, you know, it's great. It's really great.
And does it make it easy to kind of just like, I know you guys, you know, live separately, like not on the same town anymore and don't play shows as often as you do. I mean, does it make it easy to just pick back up and like, hey, we got a show, let's pick back up right where we left off?
Pretty much, yeah. We all know the jive. Like the first practice is always like rusty, which is normal, but then we get to groove of it by the end. The second practice we're good.
Yeah. What can you tell me about just the thought of like having more solidified venues here to play now? I mean, you know, backyard shows are still cool. It's still great to play, but how does you know, venues like Little Street help the music scene and help you musically grow personally?
Oh man, just
Yeah,
like
it just puts us out there pretty much.
yeah, I love the growth in the desert very much. Like from when we started, it definitely is not the same scene as it is now, which is super cool to watch progress and evolve. You know. So I love, like this venue is super cool. I kind of went into it blind. Like I went to the old one, but I haven't seen it renovated yet.
Yeah.
First time here, and it's super cool. Yeah.
And it's cool because, like, we have best of both worlds. We have venues now, and we still have backyard shows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the same groups of people, even new people are coming out and supporting. It's always growing. So we're always happy to come down here and play it. And it's always a fun experience.
Yeah, everyone brings the vibes every time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
You see all the lighters and flashlights out there?
I do, yeah. That's all I could see.
So tell me about the inclusion of some great guitar and bass solos for our people who aren't standing up there right now. What can you speak on their performance tonight on Emanuel and what's your bass player's name?
Milo.
Milo.
Yeah.
What can you speak on their performance as the fearless leader of this band, Andrew?
Man,
Did they
I don't
pass?
know. Not much I can say, but they're badass. Yeah, they passed. They definitely got a B plus. this
Okay.
time.
Good enough.
No, they're good.
No, yeah,
Their sound matches our sound. We all get the vibe. We all get what we're doing. Like, I'll say, hey, can you do this note real quick? And then they'll do it. And then we all come in and it all just flows like together.
Yeah.
And it's just really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're really cool. I feel like I hear a different solo every time we play. It's like practices and like it's always different. Even live, I'm like, what? I've never heard that
It
before.
goes back to that jazz club, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're just free flowing.
Yeah. You used to have Emmanuel on bass, right?
He used to be a bass player.
So tell me about the change and how that change came about and why it happened.
I mean, well, he's always been a guitar player mainly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really good on the bass too. But he like jokingly told me a long time ago, like, just play guitar, and like, well, I gotta find a bass player then. So like, I don't know, it was a long time coming. But then, you know, I linked up with Milo. We got closer as friends. And the other drummer Cisco too. Same thing with him. Like, we're all homies, man. We'll just hang out, like practice or not. So yeah, it's really cool to add them in.
Yeah.
I can add the keys now that I record. On every recording that I have, I usually have like keys or synths. Or
Okay.
something.
Play
So it's
Smash
cool to
Bros.
be able to. Yeah.
Play Smash Bros.
Have you always had two guitars on the recording too? Has it just kind of worked out?
Yeah, usually always two guitars. Definitely like some synths, and especially in the new recordings, it's very like I don't know, ethereal synth vibe. That's kind of needed. It's kind of weird playing without the keys now.
Yeah.
Plus, it helps me like sing when I'm singing loud. I just focus on the vocals and trying to play guitar. It's kind of different.
I feel like you can be proficient in an instrument, but when it comes to playing live, it's like a whole nother thing you have to learn. Did it feel like that with the keys?
Definitely, yeah. Like getting the sound right and the volume level. Oh, yeah.
I feel like it's like, especially with keys, you kind of have to look where you're playing. Like,
Yeah,
you're not like super crazy about playing keys.
Yeah. Most of my like key leads are just one-handed, so it's super cool. I can like maneuver with the mic and just
Yeah.
I give myself freedom. Make it too hard on myself.
So, Chris, what can you tell me about your experience working in a thrift store and how it's affected your musical career?
Dude, honestly, working at Goodwill, just records just coming in back to back to back. So every now and then I'm looking through it, and you find some good stuff and everything. You obviously pull one out and listen to a record you never heard of, and then you find that one song and then just take inspiration. It's tight.
What's the best record you found while working
I'm
at
on a
Goodwill?
Black Sabbath one. Black Sabbath, Master Reality.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the best record you discovered while working at Goodwill?
There's this one. I think it's called the Little River Band. It's some band I'd never heard of, but I was like, you know what, this looks interesting. I'll give it a shot. And I heard it and I was like, oh shit. Like,
Never heard Little River.
I was like, damn, it's tight. Yeah, it's always fun.
Sick. And then Juan, what can you tell me about how do you look so mysterious just standing there with the sunglasses? And is it possible to achieve your levels of cool?
No.
No.
Next question.
Next question.
No comment.
I mean, I didn't even go with the trench coat, but you know, it's,
Oh yeah, but I like the style. I like being covered.
Yeah.
I'm already in the back. Might as well be more covered.
So, what can you tell me about looking towards the future of the band and how to balance, you know, the idea of being good friends and treating this as a hangout, but also try to grow your music as much as you can? Where does that balance come in?
Oh man, I never stop creating. Like I have so many files that I never would use maybe, but I just never stop creating. And yeah, what I put out is really cool to hear what these guys will add to it. It's a different experience for sure. Yeah, I got a lot of cool things coming this upcoming year. New album obviously will be released February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Volume 2. Yeah, and we're playing more of those songs along with the old ones too whenever we have gigs.
I'll be playing out of town now.
Yeah, we have a show in Long Beach February 15th, Thursday after for the album release.
Nice, man.
Yeah, we can post about it soon, but yeah, man, we're excited for what we have in store.
Sweet. Can't wait to see you.